I once heard a wise person say, if you want to know what someone prioritizes in life, take a look at their checkbook. Some of us are savers, some spenders, and chances are we all could use a little coaching on managing our money. Agent Jenny Rodriguez is here to explain how tracking our expenses is one key to a healthy financial life. Jenny, thanks for being here.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Well, you've got a great tool to share with us today. It's called a money management calendar. What is it?
Yes, it is an awesome tool to organize your finances. A lot of times we see families come into our offices and they're a little bit intimidated by their finances. And this is just a very practical tool to help you get organized, to help you see where your finances can be adjusted. And it's available for free at our offices. You just have to log on to Eventbrite and select one of our classes, join our classes, or meet one-on-one with me, and I'm happy to go over the calendar with you and help you organize your finances.
So the classes are a way that we'll actually learn how to use this calendar.
Yes.
All right, well, tell us, how does the calendar work?
Yes, so the calendar is just like a regular calendar. The only thing is, if you look at the template inside, it's got categories where you can actually start to list and categorize all your expenses. At the end of the month, you're gonna subtract all your fixed and all your flexible expenses. So those are your shopping and, out to the movies, and your fixed, we know that that's your mortgage or your rent, utilities, and all those expenses, you're gonna start tracking them, putting them month by month. And then you'll be able to see where you need to make some adjustments. So it's just a great visual.
Well, and how does keep writing down our expenses, really tracking them in a calendar like this, how does it help us? Like, for example, will it give us a greater awareness of our level of debt?
Absolutely. A lot of times we forget what we're spending our money on. And so if, for instance, if the holidays are coming up, graduation in May, or anything like that, anything special that you're saving up for, this is a good way to figure out, if I have a huge amount of debt and I have something special coming up, then I need to make some adjustments. And this is a good way to figure that out. A lot of times families need that, visual. There are other tools that you can use together with the calendar, so that's an even better concise way to figure out your finances, like your bank statements, maybe an application on your smartphone together with the calendar. A lot of times we tell our families, leave it in the car. If this is, an antiquated way of balancing your finances, just leave it in the car. So that way, when you're making a quick purchase, you can just quickly grab it, jot it down, and then go to your application and together balance out your finances.
Yeah. Now, if someone is retired, would this be an appropriate tool for them to use?
Absolutely. A lot of times we see that as well, where families lose sight of where is their money going. On a monthly basis, you'll be able to actually calculate, do you also need to make adjustments so you can have live a better life financially and not be under that stress that a lot of times we suffer because we don't know where our money's going.
So Jenny, I'm curious, obviously you've worked with a lot of people who have tackled this. What seems to be the biggest surprise or the biggest aha that someone has when they start writing down where their money's going?
Definitely the flexible expenses is an area that we are quick to dismiss.
Which would be?
Our gas, our going out to the movies. A lot of times, we should plan a little bit better for those expenses, especially if there is a month that's coming up that you're going to be spending a little bit more money. That's an area that we should look at on a weekly basis. If we're overspending, you're going to see it at the bottom line when you do the calculation on the calendar. And so definitely that's the one area that most families lose sight of. Subscriptions, for instance, to a gym, or maybe your cell phone.
I was going to say all those app subscriptions.
Yes.
Those get me sometimes.
Yes, absolutely. And we lose sight of that. And sometimes you might have canceled that subscription, completely forgot about it. You go back to your bank statement, it's still there. you're still being charged. So the money management calendar serves as a reminder that, hey, maybe I need to double check and make sure that that was indeed canceled and it's not a charge that's ongoing.
That keeps coming up without you
Yeah.
even knowing or preparing.
Yeah.
So Jenny, before we wrap up, tell us again where people can get a hold of this.
Yes, at our extension office, 6021 South Conway. Just sign up for one of our classes or just come in person, give us a phone call, and we'll meet with you and set you up with a consultation on how to budget and how to organize your finances.
Such an important thing to do, and it's the first step towards setting yourself up for financial success in the future.
Absolutely, yes.
Jenny, thanks so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
All right. Well, this was some great advice. I don't know about you, but I'm a big believer that when we write things down in life, whether it's our goals and our dreams or what we're doing with our money, there's a lot of power in that. So hopefully you'll take advantage of this free resource and get a money calendar, money management calendar for yourself.